Fellas, brothers of every stripe, what's happening? Man, can you believe it? It's been 50 of these. Well, actually more than 50 because if you want to count those holiday specials, but it's been quite a bit. I'm going to be posting this on the main channel, and I'll leave it here. But I'll also be posting this on the new channel, which is Psychesoap 2. And that's where all the meditations are going to be, brother. All right? And a lot of the high-minded stuff is going to go over there. Until then, you can reach out in the comments if you got a topic to meditate on. I've been saying this for a moment, and I've yet to hear one come up with a topic. That's okay though. I mean, in all honesty, I've said all that I can say. And that said, this is the final episode. So, meditate on this. The topic came to me from an odd situation in my life. Now, I did the Christmas special, the live, and it got removed. Some crap about self-harm, and when they were sending me letters, they were trying to spin it to where I was the one suffering from depression. Man, what the hell? Look, I'm not in that place anymore. This was years ago in the rear view, but let me tell you about it. And it's not only to set the record straight, but also teach younger men and to refresh the elders about a moment in time where I was on the edge of self-deletion. Look, man, self-deletion and self-harm, that shit is no joke. That's nothing to play with. That's nothing to trifle with. So please make it your goal to be as mentally healthy as you must to enjoy life as a man going his way. The last time I experienced the extreme low level of depression, it was 4 years ago. Long before the haze and the do-do-do's and the meditations and even this channel. 4 years ago, I sat in a blue lit room and I was in the lowest of the low. I mean, haven't seen your child in a year lowest of the low. I was homeless. I was even on painkillers. Yes, that low. And in those depths, I was done with it all. In that horrible time, I was giving up. That burning level of depression. It was in this level where I took as many painkillers, opioids as I could to nullify my life and didn't care. It was at that moment that I was done with it, done with being a shovel or a sperm donor and the next day, it didn't happen. It was a horrible come down. The side effects of those things, I mean, that made for a very interesting walk through hell, let me tell you. But not only that, but the heartbreak of my daughter being held as a hostage bargaining chip, that shit was still there. Yeah, brothers, that was my rock bottom. And in that rock bottom, I reached far out for the wisdom, whether it was either for a friend or from family, but I also incorporated a little knowledge from the red and black pilled communities out there, especially those in the MGTOW community. It was cold comfort to feel kindred spirits with those that were in red-pilled malaise and rage, because I was going through it too. But I have also received calming words from the wisdom of monks as well. And that looked like something I could do. Now, in a week from that moment, I finally got up the courage to call my best friend, who was in another state. He invited me to the state. I took the trip, and the rest is history. Now, mind you, I still haven't seen my daughter, but I haven't given up completely. In fact, I feel great. Um, dare I call it red-pilled bliss? I'm getting closer to my freedom 2 stage, as Paul Proteus refers to it as. I've went my own way, and of course, and I've overcame those thoughts of self-deletion, which is why I'm coming at you live now. When I say that MGTOW is self-directed warfare, it doesn't mean get into the comments and get into a dick measuring contest of who's more MGTOW than who and all of this mess. It doesn't mean self-deletion. And it doesn't mean getting into a guided meditation because MGTOW is self-directed warfare is the title. It's not because of that. I mean, there have been episodes where we didn't do a guided meditation. It simply means take the truth pill. Take it seriously. Take responsibility. Take accountability for yourself. But after that, don't literally off yourself. It's not the end yet. And as they say, and this is true, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Now, don't take this the wrong way, dude, but are you rock bottom? Are you? Cool. Because the good thing about that is that there's nowhere to go but up. To go your own way, you also must win the war within. And this is the only way to do it. Now, I'm going to tell you what JT told me, and I've said this before, but I decided to put my own flavor to it. And it goes like this. The mental effort and self-conviction, self-direction, the creative flow that sometimes flows straight and sometimes goes off on a tangent, including social sacrifices and isolation, as well as the anxiety one experiences from the opposition. The mental effort that it takes to go your own way. The long game of the mission. That's the real sacrifice that you make walking this path. This requires the most conviction, not fear of your gynocentric adversaries or the adversaries themselves, not even death itself. Even though my MGTOW journey had begun 4 years ago, it's still a work in progress. Yours is too. I hate that phrase, but call it what it is. Now, this series might be over, but your everyday struggle with your base natures had just begun. Let's meditate on it. Don't delete yourself. Just restore and renew yourself. Shoot me a topic in the comments. Let's meditate on it. But for now, excuse me for my prescriptive approach. This is for all men. I'm only encouraging you to see your fellow man as an individual that is on his path to self-actualization. Share this to men that may need a red pill. Like it if you stumbled upon this video and made it this far. Resubscribe if you've been unsubscribed. Subscribe and bang the bell on the second channel, because that's where all the meditations are going to be. And that's if you want to see these meditations again, write in a topic. Don't forget the alt text. You know what they are. And donate to Veterans Outreach locally, as well as channel improvements. Yeah, I too have a Cash App. And no, I won't even angry douche nozzle you. Well, That's the 50th one. Peace, gentlemen.